Welcome back to Survival Everybody, episode 38. And today's episode, we do have to get these weeds taken care of. I have the weeder hooked up, but I am beginning to think that we should maybe get that hoe. There is one, well, not for sale, but I was looking at in the weeder category. I think we'll just go for this guy because it's only 140 horse requirement. Obviously, we couldn't use the Massey Ferguson on it, but we can use the Landini. 9 meters, it's actually the same working width that we currently have. The alternative option was the Horsch one, but it would require more horsepower than the Landini currently has. It may work, but we can stick with the 9 meter one and do that. Before we do that, let's get the chickens taken care of. They are a little bit low on food. Sheep are still looking decent. And then I guess we'll have to sell our eggs coming up here in November. And then if we can get to that firewood and get that sold in December, that would be great on this episode. We'll take one day at a time. It's always exciting seeing things getting upgraded and taken care of and seeing the bright future that we have. I was looking at the comments. So I've been talking about getting I guess we need the right side. Different harvester. And some were saying that, well, you could get headers in the mod hub and all that. But those class headers, I was looking at those. It's actually the biggest one. Well, I guess it's like 6.7 meters, I believe. So it is a little bit bigger than that Deutz header. But we could use that Deutz header. And that would give us 6 meters. But that still doesn't solve our issue with the corn header, because we want to do some corn here before we end the series. So we'd have to, upgrade regardless. So I think we're still going to try to shoot for that New Holland harvester. Which is fine, I guess it gives us something to kind of work towards. We didn't want to go crazy big in this playthrough. But just enough where things feel comfortable. There's also been some discussion on what to do, like maybe go one more patch of those trees over there, cut those down and maybe do one more set of fields. I guess I don't mind doing that. We'll see how things go after we get everything straightened up that we got. And then we'll see where we're at. Okay, so what we'll do here is we'll get this on the Landini. And then we'll head on down to the sales, and then we'll get that hoe taken care of. It'll help our yield, so we might as well get started on it. Instead of procrastinating and waiting too long here. Let's see, there might actually be some seed in here, and I'm not actually sure. There is a little bit. Can we take it out? Can. Perfect. Alright. Let's head on down to the sales. Oh, we have that piece of firewood there too. I guess we could probably strap that in on the trailer when we sell the firewood. Might just sell it outright. It's probably only worth like, what, 50 bucks, if that? Looks like it'll be worth... Ooh, not much at all. Let's repair it, and then we'll also repaint it. So, almost 35. What did that cost new, anyway? So, new that costed us 18. Wow, that lost a lot of value. We did get a lot of use out of it. But we're gonna upgrade here, and then this will take care of our medium weeds as well. 51,000 for this. Oh yeah, we probably should get a weight while we're down here, too. So we'll purchase that, and then let's grab a weight. We'll just leave it the default color, 2400. 2.3 tons. I think after we get that wood delivered, all these sales coming up, we should be good to get the New Holland at that point. And then after that, I almost consider anything luxury at that point, because we'll be on cruise control, I think. A nice shot coming into the newly landscaped farm here. The 2 fences. Looks pretty good. I like it a lot. This should take care of our weed problem. And we should get a bigger yield for it. So it's a win-win. Let's see, yeah, this is all passive. And there we go. We are off. I will say, that worked so much better than the original weeder we had. We got it all clear, and that should help improve the yield dramatically. Let's see where we're gonna put this thing. I guess we could put it back in our shed over here. Maybe? Oh, yeah, it's gonna hit. I guess we can lower it. Probably all the sheds we're gonna need, I think, for this playthrough. We'll have to see. Alright. What are we gonna have next year? I guess we're probably most likely going to have to deliver our eggs, correct? The eggs will deliver in November. It is August. We might actually have to cut the grass once more, I think, before we do that. Actually, can we put the weight in our shed here? That might be kind of interesting. Get a little more use out of this. The last slot that we haven't anything useful for. It looks like it'll work. Doesn't slide in too much. Should be alright. Yeah, we'll advance, I think, and then we'll see where we're at. We're probably gonna have to do the silage again, I think. I would like to get that firewood sold before the end of the episode. Oh yeah, by the way, the sales. There was a nice vulture here I was thinking about, but we really do need to save for that new harvester, so we'll just hold off on that. Alright, what is going on today? Nothing of use in there. And let's check our field states. Yeah, field might actually get done too, so we're actually going to get quite busy, I think. We'll probably have to feed the sheep next month as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and advance again. Looks like the fields are getting closer now. How is our grass field? It's got to be getting close. So we got great demand at Max Watcher. That's where the eggs have to go. And I'm almost thinking 6,000. Let's check the price of the eggs. Farmer's Market 6. Max Watcher 67. That's actually a really good deal. So we should actually deliver the eggs. Yeah, and it looks like the grass is ready to go again. So we'll hit that, get that in that silo, get them fermenting. How are the sales looking today? Nothing of use once again. And then our sheep, I guess, was also getting close. Yeah, they need some food as well. So we'll take care of them before we forget. So we can use the Massey Ferguson for this. And then we'll get the eggs loaded up. Head those on down to market. Oh yeah, we needed a skid steer to feed them. Why am I thinking that we needed... I was thinking of the water. How is the water? The water actually needs... Actually, yeah, they need both. We could probably, since we're here, just top up the greenhouses as well. Hello, sheep! Got a little bit of wool started. I'm glad we upgraded to the bigger tank. And top this guy up. Ooh, takes in a... Ooh, took a lot of water, but it was just enough here. And then we'll hit the other one too. Let's see, should we find a spot for this up here? Or should we run it back down? Looks like I can fill and unload at the same time. It's pretty handy. I think we'll put this in our shed up here. We got the room for it. Or we could park it on the side of the shed here as well. Ain't using this spot currently. We probably will put a header here, whether it's the corn header or the grain header. I guess we can just leave the tractor hooked up too. Probably getting close. We're gonna need to do barley next. We could probably actually go another year yet, or two, before we desperately need barley for the chickens. See how good this works. First time we're using the grass pile here. Looks like it's working pretty good. And then we just dump her right in. Is it one scoop or more? Looks like they're gonna need another good scoop. Pretty close. 2 scoops. We'll run this back up. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of just leaving that a grass pile like that. Obviously, it wouldn't be very realistic. We should have like a covering for it, but I like the idea of having a pile there. I've never really had a pile in Farm Sim anywhere, and ever since I've played this, it's always had a the bunker silo or a shed or something. So having this out in the middle makes it interesting. Guess we better get used to our storage shed here. It's tempting to set the bucket on the ground, but that's why we have this. Try to stay organized and keep it looking nice around here. Ooh, it's quite big. Barely enough clearance for that one. And then I think what we'll do is we'll put this on the truck. Be a quick delivery. Then we'll get started on that grass. And then we'll advance, and I guess we should be getting close to getting that firewood delivered. And actually, after we get that firewood delivered, we should have plenty of money to buy the new harvester. Don't know if we should upgrade our truck at some point. Has done us well. I think what we'll do is we'll send the skid steer down to the firewood area. Obviously we won't get to it for a couple months yet, but we ain't gonna need it. or anything else. I'll just save this game quick in case it crashes. Sometimes it does with workers. So just to make sure it doesn't do that. Alright, we'll send them down to the firewood. Let's put it on the outside so there's no issue in the vicinity. Alright, good. And we'll go to Max Watcher, make a little money, and then we'll come back and get that grass cut. Alright, let's see how we did here. 96,000. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of back and forth for silage. It would be nice, like I said, to get a semi. We probably should have jumped on that trailer when it was in the sales, but another thing, like I said before, we really need to get our harvester taken care of. Yeah, if we do buy that land right there, let's take a look at that. Like, I'm thinking, like, this will be probably our last piece of the puzzle. Ooh, that's definitely a janky piece. It basically follows that road, a big L. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I don't know if we'd try to make two fields out of it, one huge field. It'd be towards the end of the series, I think. Look at this field here now with the canola coming up. I really like the way that looks. Alright, let's see. For the firewood, we'll get configured up here. I think we're going to use the Landini here. And then we'll take the flatbed trailer. We're not going to rent a semi. We'll just make a couple trips if we have to. We should have plenty of power with the Landini here. We should probably put that tractor weight on too, I think. Because I could see issues happening without it. And then I think that's what we'll call for the end of the episode. And then the next episode we'll probably get that new harvester, I think. Alright, let's see if we're in the trigger. Excellent. And then, yeah, flatbed is good. I suppose we could drive down there and get a load loaded up. There's nothing keeping us from doing that. We just can't make the sale. And I think we'll go back to Transport Company in Height, I'm thinking. That always seems to be the best. What we'll do is we'll end up... yeah, the skid steer's down there. Skid steer should be able to load this, I think. And then we'll use the front loader, or excuse me, the wheel loader from the sales, since it's right there. Alright, skid steer's here. I can't remember how many pallets we had. Let's see. Try to get this in a good spot so we can get on both sides. I guess we should turn around right away. We know how hard it was before. We might only be able to do one layer, because I think if we double stack, it's just going to be too much weight for this trailer. Yeah, I'll do something like that, I think. Let's see, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, or 7. Probably only going to be able to do one at a time. I don't think we can double stack with this skid steer. Yeah, look at that, with ease. But I wonder if... I guess we could do... If we're going to do 2 trips... If we can get 4 on... And then we'll come back and do a second load. It's really the way it should be done. There we are. Last one. It's definitely a heavy load, you can see it. These pallets are kind of goofy too. There we go. And there's what? 3 left? Not bad. Yeah, we won't push it. We'll come back and get those later. Just strap these guys in. We might as well go ahead and drive back to the house, because we gotta go that way anyway. Actually, we could probably take the highway system. Yeah, we'll do that. We never actually go that other way. Let's go ahead and rest. And then we'll make some sales. I guess we're gonna have to skip November. We are here in December. Looks like the firewood is ready to go. We'll take it to Transport Company in Height. 49, almost 5 grand. I did forget about that firewood. Oh yeah, our fields are ready to go too, our soybeans and our canola. But we'll save that for the next episode. We'll probably buy the new combine. We'll get some money to sell our old one. I also forgot to grab that log on our way down there. So we'll take the pickup truck. We'll throw it in the back here. And get that squared away before we forget about it. I guess if we do another forest cutting Can I lift this? Yeah, we can. I guess I got super strength on yet. If we do another cutting, which I get, or another land buy, we'll have to do some more cutting, I suppose. This is probably not the best way to do this. But it will work. I think what I'll do is probably... Let's just sell this log directly at the sawmill. And let's make a guess here what we think we're going to get for this. I'm going to guess... Let's do... $80. 80. It's a random guess. I have no idea if that's right. But it'll make it interesting. I guess it is dragging. I was like, maybe it's not dragging on the road, but it is. Alright. Moment of truth. $80. Will it be $80? $134. Good. Well, I didn't expect much money, but I was trying to guess low so I wouldn't be disappointed. And now that we got that out of it, it's like, wow, that's not too bad at all. Let me save this real quick, and then we'll send this truck back on a worker, so we don't have to worry about it. Right there's good. And then we'll take the Landini. And we should head to Transportation and Height. We'll have to grab the front loader, or wheel loader, I get those two screwed up, down at the sales. There we go. A productive day. Should have plenty of money for that harvester. Like I said, I think we're going to go for that New Holland. 265. And then like I said, we'll also get the corn header and the... Oh, that's an 8.5 on that one. That should be plenty of working with there. Yeah, that's a good balance, I think. That should be good for the end of the series. One thing I wanted to check here before we wrap up. Ah, yeah, you can recycle this big tire too. I was wondering that. There's so much junk. Looks like that mattress here too. Yep. I think we should set a goal before the end of the series. We just do a cleanup day and go around the fields, or go around the whole map. find what we can. I'm probably not going to get everything, of course, because I'm sure there's some like in the middle of the woods. But we can take the big trailer, load it up, and just see what we can get for some trash. Almost kind of wish we would have known that at the beginning of the series, because we really needed the money bad then. But yeah, I think before we end the series, we will do that. Just make it a little kind of fun game day or whatever. Alright, so I'm going to get this back to the farm. Take the loader down, and then I guess on the next episode, we'll get the new harvester and go from there. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.